Hello everybody, my name is CoolBlue and I'm bringing you guys viewer replay cast number 63, and man, I've done a lot of these. I'm almost at 100 though. Once I get to 100, I'll be extremely happy. And just in case you guys want to know, this is a Dota 2 Reddit casted, or yeah, Dota 2 Reddit casted, or Reddit Dota 2 cat. You know, I really haven't figured out the title, but as of late, I've been getting a lot of my video sourced from there, mainly because it's not necessarily easy, but it's like if I need a video or something, I can just go there very fast and just pick up a video to cast. And usually I do this on short notice. Not to say that I wait till the last minute or anything, but maybe, possibly, sort of, kind of, I do. Procrastinator. Speaking of which, I actually have homework I need to go do afterwards. So 2 tests due tomorrow. I'm looking forward to that. Anywho, like I said, this was sent in by somebody, and as always with the viewer replay cast, I'm not going to tell you guys who sent it in until the very end, because the general assumption is the person who sent it in is probably on the team that won, and we don't want no spoilers here, because spoilers are bad, and bad things happen when bad things are spoiled, or good things are bad spoiled. I don't know. Lost my words. Words, letters, and insert phrase here that makes sense. So let's see, capture mouse cursor. Let's cut that off. There we go. Much better, much better. I'm still shifting over settings from the last stuff, but hopefully, just in case all you guys are wondering, like my last few videos have been really laggy. I'm talking like laggy for my set of settings in my computer, and like my computer's not the most brilliant computer in the world. It's not the most high power thing, but I mean it's pretty crappy. I'll go ahead and admit that. And it's sorry, someone sent me a message. It was so bad to the point to where I had to, well, I didn't want to upload for a day, so I had to skip a day and upload, or not upload. So hopefully I got things fixed up. I did upload another crappy video yesterday. It was at roughly 10, maybe 11 if I'm lucky, frames per second. But hopefully the quality of these videos from here on out will be good. And hopefully OBS will hold on for me and not do that again, because that makes it very sad to go through an awesome cast and then have the video just lag that much. It's a bad viewer experience. It's a bad, or I feel bad for posting it, and you guys feel, well, don't want to watch it because it looks bad. So I'm going to admit that. Anywho, so while everybody's getting all picked up, let me go and give a shout out to a viewer. There's a viewer who gave me some really good critiques as to how I can improve my casting. I definitely do thank you 1000% for your critiques. Of course, I sent back a message explaining some of the things that you were critiquing me on, such as the intro video. I don't think the intro video is too long. I'll go ahead and admit that. If you guys do feel the intro video is too long, let me know. I'll make it 1 second shorter. It's only 9 seconds long. I mean, it's not that long. And I take pride in it because I made it all by myself. But, of course, my stuff aside, it probably won't go anywhere even if you guys say you don't like it. It's only 9 seconds. Hopefully you guys don't feel too bad for it, or sorry. Hopefully you guys don't feel that angry about it.
30 seconds to battle.
But anyway, he gave me a list of critiques, and it was, or he or she gave me a list of critiques. It was very nice of them to give me the critiques, because I'm always open to critiques. And yeah, let's go ahead and talk about or introduce everybody since both sides are completely picked up. Start off with the rating side. On this Slark, we have Fly with 2 eyes. Moving over to this Timbersaw, we have Medicated on him, and that is definitely a good title for Timbersaw, because I swear he needs to be on something. Moving on to Windrunner, we have Superman. You're not Superman, you're Wonder Woman. Silly. On that Windrunner. On this Axe, we see Gordro's Plus on Axe. Moving over to this Clinkz, we see Cuban Pete on Clinkz, and I think that rounds out the entire rating side. So we gotta move on to the dire side. Starting off with this Lion who's looking very, very angry. We see Florida on Lion, and that just reminded me of a joke from I think it was Family Guy. Moving over to this Bristleback, we see Secret Weapons. That's right, he has more than one. On this Omniknight, up top we see Zedakwa on Omni. And I think, did I miss anybody down here? Nope, didn't miss anybody down here. On this mid lane, I think I have my speeds turned up, so I actually need to go turn those down real fast. We see Fantasy on that Spear Breaker, or Spurt Breaker, whatever you want to call him. I think Spear Breaker sounds cooler. I know, some people like calling him Spurt Breaker. And last but not least, on this Shadow Fiend, who's actually playing a safe lane Shadow Fiend, so he's looking to snowball out of control. We see Trickster on him, and I actually see a lot of damage getting done the line down bottom. He ate something that looked like it hurt. And let me go ahead and change my settings while I have a slight little bit of downtime. Oh my gosh, I don't have any downtime, do I? Nope, I do not have any downtime.
Think so.
Not just yet, not just yet. So we're gonna see if I can do this real fast. Video game. Where is it? Interface. Oh, okay, it is all turned down. It just feels twitchy right now. I don't know what's up with that. And I'm not even streaming. LOL. Anyway, moving on top, we see Shadow Fiend taking quite a bit of damage to Slark. This is actually a very safe matchup for Slark, at least, especially when Slark is level 6. Slark will be able to stay in his lane for forever. He won't be able to like do that too much now, but Shadow Fiend has to be really careful because Shadow Fiend's extremely fragile. And that's one of the things that makes Shadow Fiend not necessarily a risky pick, but kind of like a trade-off. That's kind of what balances him out, is the fact that he can just die so easily. You saw earlier when I came up here, Slark had a Shadow Fiend leashed, and he just punched him like maybe 3 or 4 times, but Shadow Fiend was pretty much low HP. Omni had to come from the jungle to heal him up, just to make sure he could sustain himself in lane. So Shadow Fiend, very fragile, but he can definitely pay dividends. Moving on to mid, we got Spirit Breaker versus a Timbersaw, and I definitely do see Spirit Breaker winning this lane. Timbersaw's reactive armor should be helping him out a lot, and his Whirling Death should be allowing him to keep Spirit Breaker away, because Spirit Breaker does lose 50% of his HP whenever that happens. And the first blood actually goes down bottom. Totally missed it completely. We got Bristleback running away. It was a lion who went down. But it sounds like Windrunner's able to pick up the kill on top of that. Totally missed first blood, guys. I apologize for that. Meanwhile, on top, we see more action going on. Nope, never mind. As soon as I say more action, nothing happens. And down's bottom lane, because I need to talk about this one as well. Windrunner and Clinkz versus a Bristleback and Lion. I honestly think that Lion is... Okay, he's doing that. Cool. Okay, I was a little late to saying it, but I was going to say it eventually. Lion needs to go and go up top, because Bristle can handle this down bottom. There's not too much that he can be afraid of, or he should be afraid of, because he's Bristleback, for God's sakes. Windrunner can probably shock him to a tree, and Clinkz can hit him maybe 3 or 4 times before Bristle comes back awake and starts running away. But Bristle should be fine down here. I mean, by fine, I mean he should be able to survive and collect levels. I don't expect to see him give me the last hits. So we officially have a tri-lane up top versus a Slark, and this is what you need. You need somebody to pull and stack, and you need somebody to babysit the crap out of Shadow Fiend. Because otherwise, Shadow Fiend's not going to have any fun here. Speaking of people not having fun, Spirit Breaker getting them stats taken away. Healing himself up, taking advantage of the fact that he is lower strength right now. So it's kind of a give and take, but it's really more take than give. Fantasy on that Spirit Breaker, he's I mean, like I said, I don't see him. Actually, no, I said I see Spirit Breaker winning this lane. I don't see Timbersaw necessarily going for a straight up kill on Spirit Breaker, mainly because Spirit Breaker can just charge away if he wants to. Timbersaw doesn't have any innate stuns or anything. But even still, with that said, Timbersaw can probably nuke down Spirit Breaker fast enough. So I mean, it really depends on what the position is. Like if he's near a tree, Spirit Breaker might be a little bit short. Actually, Spirit Breaker taking quite a bit of damage. He's running away. He will be fine. Timbersaw decided not to go through and Lion comes from on the backside. He throws out a frog on top of Timbersaw. Timbersaw will get hit with the stun as soon as it comes through. Nice chain stunts coming from this guy, but Timbersaw turns around, throws out the Whirling Death, and makes these guys both run away. Hateron almost wasted. Actually, speaking of things that got wasted, we got a we got a Bristleback getting wasted up top. Clinkz able to finish him off. And Spirit Breaker bought himself for Earn the Shadow, so he's going to be going for that all around the map ganking type strat, or ganking type style that we expect to see with Spirit Breaker. Meanwhile, we have Clinkz running on mid. He's going to go for a quick gib on top of the Spirit Breaker if Spirit Breaker does decide to walk a little bit too far. And Clinkz actually sees that, no, yeah, okay, he's going to go for it anyway. Clinkz is going to dive around the back. So like Timbersaw is going to probably go in, go all full man mode, and just make Spirit Breaker run. And nope, Timbersaw got this. Pure damage, guys. Pure damage hurts.
That is one less voice in my head.
Oh, medication. Okay. Omniknight versus the Slark. Slark is going to go ahead and go for the man fight. Omniknight does have enough mana for another heal. If Slark does get hit with it, that's pure damage. It's going to be a little bit more painful for him than he will like it to be. It is his heal level 2, so it does do a whole entire 180 damage, as you guys can see right there. It's not maxed out just yet. But Slark does need to be careful because he's not level 6. He'll actually be level 6 soon. Next, as far as the last hits and the knives go, Shadow Fiend has the most last hits on the map, which is extremely good. Relative to the bottom lane, Clinkz is not doing as well as Shadow Fiend is doing. Although Clinkz does have a kill under his belt, whereas Shadow Fiend just has farm. So let me go take a fast look at the items all around the map. See the items, Axe has himself Tranquil Boots, standard Axe type stuff. Clinkz is going for straight up Orc of Malevolence. He's starting off with that extra damage as opposed to going for the regen, which, you know, I agree with. Too. Yeah, I definitely do agree with. Because Clinkz, he won't have enough mana to actually pop all his stuff, and even does have regen, it won't change too much. You know, we got Lion going down on top, Slark able to pick up the kill on top of that. He's level 6, so he's going to be having a lot of heal. Slark feeling pretty darn confident about that, and now we got Spiritbreaker standing right in front of Slark. Spiritbreaker is level 6. He could try to go for the kill on top of Slark if he wanted to, but he risked Slark death packing before Spiritbreaker charges. And if Slark does death pack before Spiritbreaker actually hits him, because Spiritbreaker will take a while with that only 1 point aside of that, then Slark would just be able to casually dart on away. While death pack, because death pack cancels the stun. Alright, Spiritbreaker will charge on mid on top of Timbersaw instead. Nope, he's charging on bottom. He does run through some creeps, so these guys do know about it. I think this will be everybody backing up. This is Clinkz. He's targeting Clinkz. He's probably going to go on Windrunner because Clinkz can just go invisible. I think he does have a dust of appearance though, so he does have a dust of appearance, so he's ready to go for the Clinkz. Clinkz does go invisible. Dust of appearance used, and Spiritbreaker shackled to a tree. Clinkz turns around, throws out the man mode. He's going full man mode. Spiritbreaker ulti. He's going to be taking a lot of damage. Will he be going out? He will be going out one way or another. Clinkz picks up the kill of all people. Bristle not able to respond fast enough to help his ally out. And it's like in that engagement, the only thing that really stopped Spiritbreaker from killing Clinkz was the fact that Windrunner hit a beautiful shackle on top of Clinkz, and Clinkz, I think he death packed. No, he didn't death pack. There we go. He does death pack, but I think he had a healing salve or something. He has something to heal himself back up. Spiritbreaker just wasn't able to do enough damage, and that's the first gank that was failed. Meanwhile, we got Axe and Timbersaw chasing themselves a Lion. Lion should be going out. Axe ulti is ready to go if he needs it. No, he's not going to use it. Slark does rotate mid just to make sure these guys do get the kill. And Spiritbreaker's actually charging Timbersaw. Timbersaw needs to be a little bit. Actually, no. Spiritbreaker needs to be a little bit careful because he won't be able to do much. I think he's just using this as a way to get to his lane. He's going to go ahead and hit Timbersaw with the stun. Hit him with auto attack. Nope, doesn't. Decides not to. One of the biggest issues. Oh man, there we go. I was just about to say one of the biggest issues of Spiritbreaker versus Timbersaw, or just pretty much anybody's strength versus the Timbersaw, is that Timbersaw's rolling death. Like I said, 15% primary stat loss. I mean, 15% of your primary stat is Spiritbreaker. That's all your HP. Anyways, speaking of double, Timbersaw gives himself a kill on top of Spiritbreaker. Spiritbreaker not having the best of times in lane anymore, especially since Slark is officially level 6. And he's doing his job. He's rotating around. He's roaming for the ganks, and he's been involved in 2 kills of his team's 7. And just to put that into perspective, you guys can see it up there at the top. The score is 7-0. The Dire, they haven't really been able to hit their stride. Although Shadow Fiend, he's going to be going for something pretty. By the looks of it, he's going for straight up Shadow Blade, which I have seen a lot of players. They save up for it, the whole entire thing, and then buy it all at once, and then start becoming active and going for the ganks. Which to this day, guys, I must admit, to this day, I don't understand myself. I mean, like, why don't you just buy the pieces? But I guess the less your enemy knows, the better. If your enemy sees you with nothing, then they don't know what you're going to do. Anyway, Spiritbreaker is charging up on him. Dust Appearance is up on him. He throws his ulti on top of Windrunner instead. Windrunner taking also a lot of damage. She already popped the Windrunner as well. And when Shackle does come out, a lot of damage coming towards the way of Bristleback. Bristleback might be going out. Axe ulti is not up. He's not level 6 yet. Bristleback looks like he will be going out anyway. The Bristleback actually keeping him alive. No, he does die to the last 2 ticks, and Spiritbreaker does die as well. Axe getting himself some double kills, feeling like a man because he is red. Meanwhile, mid, we got Lion trying to run away from a Timbersaw. Timbersaw is going to be able to get this kill easy. Oh no, beautiful stun coming for Lion. Also a missed opportunity on Timbersaw. He did miss that tree, and Omniknight is running for him. Omniknight doesn't have any points on his slow. He heals himself up instead. Throws out the repel and tries to keep these guys away. He has no points on his Digital though, so they're moving at full move speed. The Lion, he's stuck on the other side of the river. These guys are playing chess in the check. Mate is about to be coming very soon. Checkmate. And that is the end of the game. Meanwhile, on top, Shadow Fiend just casually farmed. Shadow Fiend's going to be going for, like I said, Shadow Blade. Yeah, there you go. Shadow Blade completely finished. Clinkz, he's building himself an Orc of Malevolence. Spiritbreaker, I hear him charging. He's charging on top of Windrunner. Windrunner should be dead here. Nope, never mind. It's a Spiritbreaker feeding on purpose report. I don't think that's the case. I think Spiritbreaker is just getting outplayed, for lack of a better way to put it.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
So Shadow Fiend, Shadow Blade is coming up to him, so Trickster is about to become a lot more active around the map. Take a look at the goal graph so you guys can see what damage has been done already. The Radiant are up by, wow, really, almost 10,000 gold. No, almost 7,000 gold. Shadow Fiend does give himself a last hit on top of that. He does turn invisible just to make sure this guy can get him. But Axe with a beautiful taunt. It should be a dead Shadow Fiend. Shadow Fiend does go down. Buys back instantly. Spiritbreaker charging in on top of somebody. He stopped the charge. He does throw his ulti on top of Timbersaw instead. Omniknight taking a lot of damage. He heals himself a Spiritbreaker and dies himself around the corner. Timbersaw got himself a Haste as well. He's doing a lot of damage to both these guys. Spiritbreaker ulti is on cooldown, like I said before. Now Lion is trying to do what he can. No, Timbersaw picks up a kill on the backside. Timbersaw playing like a man right now. Spiritbreaker running away. Shadow Fiend is back up. Shadow Fiend is somewhere. I don't know where he went. He went back up top of the farm. So Timbersaw, he's still chasing himself a kill. Haste did run out, but he is moving fast enough to actually no, never mind. Not enough trees. Maybe if there was more trees. Maybe if there was more trees. So Shadow Fiend actually going toe-to-toe with Slark. Looks like both of them took equal amounts of damage, but Slark is, and both of them are equally out of mana. You know, I see Timbersaw taking quite a bit of damage. He's dying somewhere. He's running away from a wild Clinkz, and Clinkz will be able to, or not be able to find him. Bristle does give away his position. He's trying to keep these guys chasing him. Bristle can heal himself up very soon. Clinkz is going to be getting charged by Spearbreaker. Windrunner's coming around the corner. Bristleback, he's still surviving. He does finally go down. Spearbreaker's going to finish off the Clinkz, though. Spearbreaker should be finished off the Clinkz. They do see the charge coming around the corner. Clinkz does go invisible as fast as he possibly can. Spearbreaker charging. Clinkz did get an earned charge, and now Spearbreaker will be caught in the wrong part of the enemy base, and he's going to be going down for his troubles. Very bad timing. Very bad timing. I will say that much. Meanwhile, mid, we see medication on Timbersaw. He's getting chased, or he's chasing himself and Lion. And he says, "Looks like we're gonna have Lion for dinner." Timbersaw does rappel forward, cuts Lion's escape path off. Omniknight is here. Omniknight doesn't really have anything but a repel, and that's really about it. TP's coming in for Shadow Fiend, and there we go. Timbersaw does get hit with a stun. This fight will be happening around the corner. Nope, we got Lion loses primary stats. He ran out of mana for everything. He does go down to the Timbersaw. Timbersaw is just playing out of his mind right now. Omniknight trying to run away for his life. Shadow Fiend, he's forced to auto attack Axe like an idiot, and Axe looks like he might be going on. A lot of right click damage coming out from Shadow Fiend, and now we got Timbersaw actually getting charged up. Ulti coming up from Spearbreaker. It does hit on top of Timbersaw. I think. Well, hold on. Did Timbersaw just dodge that? I think Timbersaw just disjointed Spearbreaker's ult. Whoa, that was weird. Either Timbersaw took the damage and he kept going. Yeah. Oh, that was weird. Alright, Bristle's gonna collect himself a little bit of farm over here. Nope, Slark's gonna, or sorry, the whole entire raiding side are gonna have something else to say about this. Bristleback still trying to run. We got Clinkz around the backside. Power shot comes from Windrunner. It does miss it completely. Omniknight arcane boots are up of all ironic things. Spearbreaker is charged on top of Slark. Slark's blade shadow dance is down off cooldown. Spearbreaker does get silenced up by the Clinkz, and these guys are gonna engage on top of Spearbreaker. Meanwhile, in the base, what's gonna happen? Nothing really much. Spearbreaker does go down. Ulti from Axe just slam dunking him into the grave. And yeah, at this point, I mean, things are looking extremely bad.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
I mean, there's a Shadow Fiend and there's a Bristleback. Bristleback, I've seen him become like a late game hard carry. But with the whole entire Radiant side playing the way they are, I mean, I don't foresee the Radiant actually bouncing back from us, because Omniknight, he's way under leveled. Spearbreaker, he's dying way too much, and Omniknight actually almost went down just Timbersaw's ult.
Dire's middle tower is
Half
under
their
attack.
damage. Middle tower does go down, and Desperate Prince is popped, just casually popped, trying to see if they catch himself somebody. Bristleback will be the one who's getting caught. He has no points inside of his nasal goo, so he's not able to slow these guys. Timbersaw trying to juke him around. These guys are juking back and forth. Too many trees around. Bristle doesn't know which way to go. These guys are playing football right now. Timbersaw can rappel in on top of some of the... Oh. Timbersaw kind of saving the life for Bristleback right there. Windrunner trying to get a Shackle. Shackle did not last because Timbersaw killed the tree, and these guys will be running away. Spearbreaker charge on top of Timbersaw. Timbersaw looks like he might be gone. No, he will not be gone. He's a little bit too far away. Actually, he has no support around the backside. Spearbreaker will be charging on through. Timbersaw does know he's in a lot of trouble. He can't TP out right now. He has a Bloodstone, so he can't suicide if he needs to. He's trying to get as far as he possibly can away from Spearbreaker. He does give himself a regen rune, or not, illusion rune. Spearbreaker cancels the charge. Throws out the ult. And he should have canceled, or he should continue that charge, because Timbersaw would be dead right now. Meanwhile, we're on the backside. Who's going down? Omniknight might be going out here very soon. Throws out the repel, dives anyway to the right, click from Axe, and Timbersaw's trying to run away. Clinkz throws out the Orc and Malevolence to touch Spearbreaker. Spearbreaker will be going down here. And that charge, if Spearbreaker would have connected with that charge, Timbersaw would be dead right now. But instead, we had a lot of people on the side of Dire die as a result of no continued charge. So, I mean, I don't want to call it earlier. I really don't want to call it early. Actually, no, I'm not going to call it early, because, I mean, yeah. See, it's kind of hard to say that the Dire can come back to this, but anyway, we got Bristle actually getting taunted up by the Axe. He's he's stuck in the middle of everybody. He's running away while he can. Timbersaw might be going out here very soon. There's a beautiful repel from Omniknight on top of Bristle, and now Axe is getting charged. Axe does throw the taunt. It was not fast enough. He's not going to be able to catch him, but he does give himself 40 armor, taking a lot of damage. He might be going out. He will be going out. No way he's going to make it out of this one alive. Boom goes the dynamite. He goes down. TP's coming forward. Timbersaw have to run and say, "Hey, bro, I got your back. Let me get a revenge kill." Omniknight buys himself something pretty. And so does Bristle. And I think Bristle's at the secret shop. Or do you have a delivery? I'm not sure. The Spearbreaker, he's getting charged, or sorry, he's getting hit with a whole bunch of damage. He gets healed up on Omniknight. He's going to stay alive for a little bit longer. Timbersaw does miss his grapple, but doesn't matter. Clinkz does get the kill with that Orchid burning. Meanwhile, Timbersaw is going toe to toe with Shadow Fiend. Shadow Fiend pops his ulti, cancels it instead, and he goes down anyway to the Shadow Fiend. Not a lot of HP. Like I said, very early on. Shadow Fiend's extremely fragile. Maybe if he would have popped his ult and then popped his invisibility, he might have been able to get the ulti off or get away fast enough, or maybe it just came off cooldown. I don't know for exact. I'm not absolutely sure because I wasn't watching at that time, but just misplays all around. Spearbreaker charges on top of Clinkz. Clinkz might be going out here. We got Orchid Levels getting used on top of Lion, and now Clinkz is on the run. Spearbreaker does have a Desolate Appearance. No, he gets hit with Tornado Stick instead. Central replaced by Omniknight. These guys want to go for the fight. The fight will be happening somewhere. Lion ulti, boom, goes in Windrunner's face, and there's ulti from Spearbreaker right on top of Axe. Not the best of people to focus on. Omniknight throws out the heal just to make sure Spearbreaker feels a little bit better. Timbersaw chasing himself a Bristleback, and Bristle, he's on the run. This is exactly what he wants. This is exactly what he wants. He wants people to chase him. He wants them to think that they can kill him, so he can keep getting those bristle charges on top of him. But I mean, with the amount of HP that he's lost already, I mean, even with the Vanguard at this point, it's not enough.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
So if you really look at the items, there's a huge discrepancy in that, and I think the gold graph will show that as well. Let me go ahead and take a look at the net worth so I can see who's worth the most. And as I suspected, Timbersaw is at the top. I was expecting Timbersaw to be at the very top, but Clinkz is actually claiming that #1 spot. But his ally's right behind him though. Spearbreaker once again charging on top of Clinkz. Death's Appearance is ready on top of him. Clinkz will be getting hit. No, Spearbreaker does cancel. Or sorry. Clinkz does run away. Axe is chasing these guys, and Clinkz will be getting hit. Death's Appearance getting used. No ulti needed. Clinkz does finally go down a lot of gold. A big bounty going towards going towards Shadow Fiend. The best of people to have it. And now we got Axe on the run. No snot on top of, no nasal goo on top of Bristleback.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
And top tower does go down. So the Radiant able to capitalize on something at least. They're trying to continue this push, but it's, I mean, they're running out of outer towers to actually collect gold on. You know, we got Spearbreaker charged on top of Axe. Axe will be taking a lot of damage. He should be going out here very soon. Spearbreaker ulti to use just to make sure that Axe doesn't do any crazy shenanigans. Clinkz around the corner trying to go for the kill on top of Bristle. Not the best of people to throw your Orchid Malevolence on top of. And we got a DC coming up from Axe. Hopefully he does reconnect, or hopefully we do get a positive. We got Bristleback getting shacked to a tree. Windrunner does throw out the power shot. Heal comes up for Omniknight. Make sure Bristle stays nice and healthy. And Clinkz, he's hitting like a shark right now. Hitting for, I want to say about 160, maybe 170 when you add on that Searing Arrows, which he has more than enough mana for right now. His biggest issue is trying to focus on the right people. He keeps using his Orchid on top of Bristle. Bristle actually Bristle actually gets his snot. He throws his snot on top of Clinkz. Clinkz does get dusted up by the Spearbreaker. Now Clinkz has nowhere to run. He's going to be going out here very soon. A lot of negative aura. Beautiful shotgun shot coming up for Windrunner. Oh my gosh, Clinkz does turn around. That might be his biggest mistake. There's a gem of True Sight or Century War's place. One of the two. Something happened that gave them vision, and now it looks like Clinkz was still dusted up from the from earlier. And Axe does reconnect while all that was going on. Meanwhile, down bottom, Windrunner is hiding behind her own tree, or hiding behind her own tower. Shadow Fiend's here. Shadow Fiend throws out a few raids, gives himself 2 kills on top of Crease. Negative Urn Charge used by Spearbreaker. Spearbreaker does throw his ulti to Windrunner just to go for the kill. Windrunner does throw out her Wind Run, and Shadow Fiend forced to turn around and try to kill the tower. And with Spearbreaker, he's going to be a sacrificial lamb. He's going to be going down here very soon. Windrunner taking a lot of damage as well. She won't be going down though. There's a positive Urn Charge and a negative Urn Charge, both going on at once, and that's going to be like 0 heal, I guess. Spearbreaker does go down to Axe ulti. Meanwhile, in the jungle, who's this? That's a Shadow Fiend right there, making a cameo. Shadow Blade, that's what Appearance used. He goes down. And I gotta take a moment to breathe, because Timbersaw's diving right now. Okay, Timbersaw, he does get his Rapple out, but it wasn't fast enough. And he goes down. He got his Timber Chain out, not his Rapple. He got his Timber Chain out, but I mean, it didn't pull him fast enough. Lion a little bit quicker on the trigger finger. And it's like one of those old westerns. Axe just being as annoying as possible with that negative Urn Charge. Spearbreaker charge on top of Axe. Axe is going to be in a lot of trouble here very soon. He does have support in the form of Windrunner and also Clinkz, if I'm not mistaken, who are around the corner. They can charge if they need to.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
And the Radiant Structures are forced to be fortified. Dire Strikes. Sorry, Dire Strikes forced to be fortified. Timbersaw getting caught with that shotgun shot. He's going to be taking a lot of damage. Axe ulti is not up just yet. He does throw at the taunt, and Timbersaw is in a little bit of trouble. He does turn the guys to the back on accident. Omniknight's here. Omniknight ulti is active, or is up. He can use it if he needs to. The fight will be happening. Axe does get hit with a Tornado Stick. He does have a Tornado Stick of all things. Pretty cute stuff. Meanwhile, Lion comes out, throws the Earth Spike. Spearbreaker charges and says, screw all of this, bro. I'm going full man mode. The Repel gets thrown on top of Spearbreaker. Omniknight throws his ulti as well. Doesn't necessarily need it. Meanwhile, we're around the backside. We got Clinkz getting dusted up. These guys are chasing. These guys are on the hunt for a Clinkz, and Clinkz does get spotted out. Meanwhile, Timbersaw's on the backside. He's trying to kill himself as many creeps as possible. Omniknight and everybody else surrounding Clinkz. Clinkz will be going. He's stuck inside trees. He's going to actually run through these guys. No more detection left on top of him. Timbersaw not able to help his ally out too much. Spearbreaker did keep the kill with that negative run charge. Meanwhile, Timbersaw does come in. He's trying to go for the man fight on top with Spearbreaker. Spearbreaker looks like he's going to be able to survive another day. Meanwhile, the more fights are happening around the side. Shadow Fiend trying to get a kill on top of Slark. Slark a little bit too slippery for him to deal with. Meanwhile, Timbersaw still trying to chase that Spearbreaker. Spearbreaker Joe throws out a charge. He's got to juke around the other way, getting his stats taken away. Positive earn charge, negative earn charge. I don't know what's going on anymore. Timbersaw still trying to get his kill on top of Spearbreaker. Spearbreaker still alive. Meanwhile, Slark comes back into the fight, throws out his leash, and there's an ulti coming up from Axe right on top of Omniknight's head, and dear God, guys. The fight is still happening. Slark, he's gonna get turned into a frog. He's getting snotted up. There's no way he's gonna be able to make it alive. He has no mana, and he does go down into the fight. No, actually, Timbersaw, he's gonna get caught as well. Bristleback's trying to get as much snot as possible. Timbersaw gonna go ahead. Beautiful play coming up from him, but Windrunner and Windrunner's on the other side, just to make sure that her ally got away. And after all of that just happened, let's just go ahead and check really fast how the gold has changed. The gold has dipped a little bit, and then it came back up, and now Shadow Fiend goes down, so it's going to dip even, he's going to dip up even higher anymore.
I get to win.
Timbersaw just playing out of his mind. Shadow Fiend playing extremely risky. Timbersaw going to go ahead and TP out. Bottom tower does go down, or will go down. TP is coming in for Omniknight. He's not going to be able to do anything but show up and die. And Spearbreaker is charging. Dingenor is 2 points at Dingenor for Omniknight. One beacon, nope. That's going to be really useful when his team fights do break out. Meanwhile, Clinkz is getting caught out. We got Spearbreaker gets hit with the ult, gets hit with the Orchids. And Omniknight was not able to use a repel fast enough. He did max his repel first, so I'm not really sure what was the delay on that one. But by the looks of it, Spearbreaker is going for his power trades, which are going to be relatively late. And we got Slark building himself a heart, so he's going straight up heart, no damage at all. A Scotty, really nice item for damage as far as I have experience. Timbersaw, he's going to start running away. Spearbreaker is still charging. Spearbreaker is right on his tail. Timbersaw will be getting hit with that stun. The ulti for Spearbreaker will follow up as well. Axe around the corner to help out. Timbersaw does juke around the other way. Axe does miss his taunt because that Timbersaw eating a whole bunch of damage. Meanwhile, on the backside, who's the Shadow Fiend getting a full ulti off. Sorry, almost got a full ulti off on top of Axe. Axe will be going down anyway to pure damage and everything else and whatnot. Meanwhile, Clinkz is going to go for the man fight versus Omniknight. Omniknight is going to be able to win the fight. Dust appears to use on both sides. Beautiful Guardian Angel coming up from Omniknight. Omniknight will be able to heal himself. Timbersaw taking a lot more damage. These guys will be getting themselves a kill on top of Timbersaw, and nobody lost on their part unless somebody bought back, which if they did, I totally missed it. But Bristleback still down bottom, farming up his stuff. And I really don't know when I can slow down and breathe. Like, breathing is not an option in this game, guys. It's pretty obvious. So let's go and keep looking at this gold graph, because the gold graph is one thing to definitely focus on, because the money is getting exchanged back and forth. Timbersaw still at the top, Clinkz still at the top, but Shadow Fiend, he's slowly but surely taking them down one by one. Keep in mind that Slark was one of the top 3, and now he's dropped down to 4th place. Shadow Fiend, he's getting massive amounts of gold. He's going to be going for a Mantis style by the looks of it, and a Mantis style on Shadow Fiend is going to be, oh my god, so deadly. So many illusions just to do so much damage. Put that on top of Desolator. I mean, I think it's just pretty much game over. Spearbreaker charging down bottom on top of Windrunner. He's going for a yellow kill. Bristle could run to try to help him out, but I don't think he'll be able to make it in time. Spearbreaker moves a little bit too fast with that 1 point to stop his charge. Only 1 point. Windrunner going to be eating a whole bunch of damage. She can run away. Spearbreaker ulti will follow her on the backside. Windrunner, she's going to go ahead and casually walk away. TP's War Force down bottom, canceled out by Axe. And meanwhile, on top of what's going on, we got Shadow Fiend going to be going down. Timbersaw and Slark collectively hated him, and they collectively killed him. Omniknight throws out the repel. Spearbreaker will be charged on top of Timbersaw. He's coming from bottom up to top, and Timbersaw might be in a lot of trouble if he does, or if Spearbreaker does hit at the right time. Axe will be able to scout him out on his own. Actually, no, Spearbreaker gets caught inside the trees, and nobody's gonna be able to find him anymore. So he does very smartly so TP out. Finally, Spearbreaker makes some very good choices as far as his charges. Although that bottom one wasn't really necessary, he did kind of just waste his ulti. Bristleback trying to be a nuisance to Axe. Axe will be just backing away. And let me go and take a look at the items, because Axe has a tornado stick, which we saw used a countless number of times on top of Spearbreaker. And Axe himself. But as far as everybody else, Mechanus is up on Windrunner, so they can keep pushing. Clinkz, he's going to be going for a helmet down there. Clinkz is going to be trying to kill his tower as fast as possible. So many TPs coming out. Massive TPs coming in. Timbersaw, he's actually here. Timbersaw TP's on 1. Meanwhile, Windrunner on the backside, she's getting hit with the Spearbreaker stun. We got Slark trying to do what he can to chase this Spearbreaker down. Spearbreaker will be able to move away, and this tower should be going out here very soon. Clinkz will be able to finish off. Actually, the Radiant does peel it off. Omniknight gonna be baiting these guys. Beautiful ult, beautiful time on top of that. These guys are in a bad spot right now. Omniknight's trying to do what he can to keep his damage going down. So many Death Spears getting used. Slark is already dead. Slark is dead. Axe throws out his taunt on top of Bristleback. Bristleback forced to chase him a little bit. Now we got this Timbersaw trying to come in, trying to do what he can. He gives himself a kill on top of Omniknight of all people. Actually, no, Clinkz got the kill on top of that. So much is going on. It's like a football match. I don't know what's going on. Shadow Fiend does get hit with that tornado sting. Spearbreaker charging and once again, his ulti should be up by now. No, it's not up by now. He used that at the very beginning of the fight. We got Axe going to be going down. We got Timbersaw trying to juke away. He will be able to juke away in the trees. Windrunner looks like she would be the last person to fall in this whole entire fight. And I don't know, guys, for a solid 10 seconds, I didn't know who was hurting what and what was hurting who. But I definitely do. I definitely will agree. Oh, sorry. I hope you guys will agree with me that Omniknight's ulti was not necessarily perfectly timed, but he used it at the best possible time in that whole entire instance. And that allowed his team to get the advantage, not take any damage for that whole entire, what, 4 seconds? 6 seconds, sorry. Not take damage from right clicks for the whole entire 6 seconds and just out-survive their enemy. And that's the only reason why they won that fight, because Shadow Fiend probably would have died if Omniknight hadn't ultied. Spearbreaker, he probably would have, well, I don't know if he died already. I don't really know. People bought back, probably. I can't tell. Too many people have died. Anyway, Shadow Fiend trying to juke away from Timbersaw. Timbersaw, the mean, scary Timbersaw, trying to chase him. Spearbreaker will be charging in. We got a beautiful mechanism getting used by Omniknight. These guys will be turning around, trying to go for the man fight on Timbersaw. Timbersaw in a lot of trouble. Spearbreaker does have the charge on top of him. And Timbersaw, he's running as fast as possible. He only has 6 charges, and Omniknight, he will not, Omniknight doesn't have a repel yet. He will be able to throw out the heal. A lot of damage getting done to Timbersaw. Timbersaw exploding on the backside. Slark leaps in. He wants to go for the stuff. He's just like Lester from Lester leaps in. Shadow Fiend getting caught out with that tornado stick. He has no mana for anything. Axe does throw out the taunt. Axe does throw out a little bit of stuff. We got Omniknight with the beautiful heal on the backside. Ulti from Axe will be able to finish off the Shadow Fiend. Now these guys will be having the move speed necessary to catch up to Omniknight. Nope, here comes Bristle throwing out the snot, trying to make sure nobody continues chase. And do towers even exist in this game anymore, guys? That's a big question. Heaven's Halberd is up on Bristleback. That is an extremely good item for him to have, especially versus the Clinkz. It just makes Clinkz absolutely useless. He can also use it on Slark in a pinch, because Slark doesn't have any magic immunity. Clinkz, probably the best target is Clinkz, because I think Clinkz is hitting for way more damage than Slark is. Slark is just being a nuisance in all these fights. And nope, Slark is actually hitting for just, no, Clinkz is hitting for more. And Clinkz built the Mask of Madness. Okay, so let's go and take a look at the items. Because now that we finally have some peaceful time, let me take a comprehensive look at the items. We see Axe, Tornado Stick, Vanguard, really cool items we're going to have. He can basically taunt somebody, tornado himself, and just make sure that everybody just stands there looking stupid. Or he can tornado somebody like Spearbreaker, and actually speaking of double, Spearbreaker is in action. He's going to go ahead and charge Windrunner, and Windrunner's in a lot of trouble. She can't throw out a Windrunner. Spearbreaker ulti is going to be just barely on the edge of it. He does catch the Windrunner, and Windrunner does pop her ulti, does pop a mechanism. With their support in the form of Clinkz coming around the side. Clinkz will be trying to do as much damage as possible. Spearbreaker not taking enough damage. Clinkz, he's getting caught out. Meanwhile, the fight's happening near the river. Axe is going to be trying to do what he can and go for the man fight, but he doesn't really have any damage. Omniknight throws out the ulti, throws out everything he can, and Slark not able to get the kill. Slark does get the kill with the essence shift, a little bit too much damage coming off of him. And we got Clinkz, we got the whole entire dire side. They're kind of still in the winning position, but the Radiant are the ones that are losing the fight right now, because everybody's still alive on the side of the dire side. That's really the only reason why I say that. Meanwhile, Timbersaw, he's going to be going down on the backside. Only 4 Bloodstone charges. He did build himself a BKB, but he's forced to use it to try to TP out. Beautiful timing on top of that. Just a nice little trick he can do. Axe able to TP out as well. Or somebody able to TP out as well. Meanwhile, Slark is going to go ahead and throw a leash on top of Shadow Fiend. Shadow Fiend getting dusted up. He's trying to run away. Beautiful Heaven's Halberd used on top of Clinkz, and Clinkz not able to do any more damage. Clinkz is going to go ahead and chase himself with Shadow Fiend instead. Meanwhile, on the backside, who's getting caught out? Slark, he has no mana for anything. He's taking a lot of damage. He will be going down. Actually, he gets killed by neutral. He was able to time that a little bit well on his part. Well enough. And this game, guys, that's all I really gotta say. Shadow Fiend looks like he's going for Sound Gyasha, so he'll probably transition to a Heaven's Halberd and then Mantis Stone later. Timbersaw getting charged by Spearbreaker. Spearbreaker gonna hit Timbersaw and run away. There we go, Sound Gyasha complete with Shadow Fiend. Sound Gyasha is still a very subpar item no matter how you cut it, but it can transition to, like I said, a Heaven's Halberd into Mantis Stone. It also gives you some really nice stats as far as strength concerns. Agility, I guess, it gives the same thing as well. Very, very nice item to have for Shadow Fiend because he needs more HP right now, quite frankly. I really do think a BKB would be a very nice item for him to invest in though. Timbersaw chopping down a few trees, trying to get on the corner. Bristleback gonna be the one getting caught out. Coming out the best of people to catch up. Spearbreaker charging from the other side. Beautiful charge coming up from him. Timbersaw forced to use his BKB. He's getting hit with, he's getting slowed out by Omniknight because of that danger norm. Meanwhile, Shadow Fiend ulti does go through, hits like a few people. Windrunner does pop the mechanism, and now the whole entire radius are on retreat. ulti comes out from Lion, does get the kill on top of Windrunner, and these guys will be focusing attention on top of Axe, and now they're going to move on to Clinkz as well. Just a slow rotation, and Timbersaw is on the backside. He's trying to kill some creeps. He's going to TP up top. He has boosted travel. He can do that. But Timbersaw, he bought the Bloodstone very early, and like, needless to say, the Radiant are slowly but surely losing their grip on the game, and it's mainly because the Dire are just much more scrappy than the Radiant are. Timbersaw, he's still playing out of his mind as far as I'm concerned, but he's getting caught out on a little bit of some weird engagements. Clinkz, the Mask of Madness, I really see zero purpose in it, and if we had to put a single move in as the cause of the errors, or sorry, as the cause of the that's what I'm looking for. If I had to put a single thing as a cause of why the Radiant are seeing such a slight downfall, not necessarily an absolute downfall, I definitely would, in some ways, attribute it to the Mask of Madness coming from the Clinkz. Because Clinkz, he's a very fragile person. He has a lot of HP relative to the game, to a point in the game we're at. But Mask of Madness, it just makes him that much more vulnerable. It gives him 100 extra attack speed. I mean, honestly, Clinkz is rich enough, and Slark built Mask of Madness as well. So many Mask of Madness for no apparent reasons. But as far as Clinkz is concerned, we see Spearbreaker, he's actually killed himself a few creeps. He does use his charge. But as far as Clinkz is concerned, he needs every bit of HP that he gets. Honestly. So having a Mask of Madness on him, that's going to make him extremely vulnerable. The extra 30% incoming damage that he will take, it's not worth it. He can just buy himself a Hyperstone for, I mean, at that point, just build himself an AC. Or, yeah, just build himself an AC. Because Clinkz does need the armor. No, actually he doesn't need armor, he's agility. Haha. Just build some more agility, do more damage. Omniknight down bottom, playing Sentry. Clinkz will be able to scout him out. Omniknight doesn't have anything. He's actually going to be taking quite a bit of damage. He does have Mechanism though, so he should be able to survive. He does pop the Mechanism up. Timbersaw coming on the backside, front side, trying to cut, or beautiful cutoff on top of them, by them. And Bristleback running away. Tornado Stick used by Axe on top of Bristle, and Bristle going to be getting surrounded. So much getting thrown on top of him. Axe ulti is finally used to get the kill. And Bristle does buy back. He needs to defend. These guys all need to defend. And the Dire looks like they'll finally be able to break this tier 3. The Radiant looks like they'll be able to finally break this tier 3. Shadow Fiend is here. Shadow Fiend is ready to throw out some nice bit of damage. And Clinkz eating a whole bunch of damage as well. Just one gem is all you really need. Timbersaw, he wants to go in. He wants to go full man mode. Pops his BKB. Probably a slight waste of, pretty much a waste of BKB. But hindsight 2020. Bristleback does get leaped on by Bristleback, or by Slark, and Spearbreaker did ulti, and he throws up Dust Appearance as well. Clinkz taking a lot of damage. So Windrunner might be going down here very soon. Shadow Fiend is going to be getting dusted up, and I hear the Heaven's Halberd getting used by Bristleback on top of Slark. Very, very good targeted by him. And pretty much everybody's low. Somebody's TPing in. Omniknight TPing in. He's trying to help his allies out, get a few more kills, and I don't know what's going on. Omniknight does throw out the repel. Just keep these guys away. Slark going to be eating a whole bunch of slow. He does leap to the high ground. And more TP's coming on the outside. Now we got Lion, he's coming in as well. His ulti's up, he has a blink dagger as well. He's ready to fight, he's ready to kill something. Omniknight does come around the corner. He immediately regrets his decision. His ulti is up, he can't use it if he needs to. He will be, in fact, needing to use his ulti. He does go down anyway. Meanwhile, Shadow Fiend's around the backside. He's going to be able to throw out a few auto attacks. He gets a full ulti. Slark dies right in the middle of it. So much damage coming out from him, and here's the Axe going to be going down. Here lies Axe. The warrior on the field dies today. So Clinkz is going to go ahead and solo Roshan because he has more attack speed than he can blink an eyebrow out. And Shadow Fiend will just show up and kill him. Say, hey, thanks, bro. And Clinkz not going to do anything but stand still. Sentry again placed around the corner. These guys do know that Clinkz is over here now. And these guys will be doing Roshan. Negative armor going to be, definitely in favor of the Dire because they have the negative armor. And Clinkz hits for quite a bit. He has a Chrysalis. I did pick up on that, but I didn't mention it. You know, Roshan's going to be going down. Shadow Fiend does pick it up before anything happens, and Windrunner is going to be on the corner. Blink forward from Lion. Lion does do the blink and throws out the Impale. Or the Earth Spike. I don't know, same thing. Earth Spike, Impale. Just one's more flexible than the other. Anyway, I'm getting messages, so I'm not sure what's going on. Anyway, Bristleback does find himself a Timbersaw. A wild Timbersaw appears, and Bristle's going to be as obnoxious as possible to Bristle's going to be as obnoxious as possible to Timbersaw. Timbersaw going to be able to rappel away. Meanwhile, I got Shadow Fiend getting shackled to a tree. Nobody really here to follow up with damage. I think this is the time, point in the game where Shadow Fiend needs to go ahead and start doing his next stuff. Meanwhile, Spearbreaker is charged on top of Timbersaw. He's charging from the bottom side, so he will be able to, he can't charge. There's so much creep clearing coming out from the dire side. It's not even funny. I mean, it's slightly funny. It's funny since haha that creep has stood no chance. But anywho, Omniknight, been a little bit afraid, gonna go ahead and pop himself a repel, and guys, we're only 36 minutes to this game, but we've seen so much happen. It's like I've known these guys for all my life, you know? It's just like one of those moments. I'm trying to calculate the numbers. I think 66 kills we've seen so far, 65, something like that. Anyway, Slark is getting caught out. He does get dusted up. He will be getting slowed. He's going to be eating a damn. Ult's coming off from Spearbreaker. He does heal himself a little bit more because they did run away. Timbersaw pops himself a blade mail. Spearbreaker charges and he's going full main mode. Instigib on top of, well, not necessarily Instigib, but Slark's dead finally. Timbersaw trying to run away, getting a lot of damage on top of these guys. Mechanism pop by Windrunner. I'm sorry, pop by somebody. Pop by Omniknight. And Clinkz uses Orchid 11s on top of Omniknight. Omniknight does have his ulti, so he can't use it if he needs to. There's a Shadow Fiend ulti coming on through, shackled to 2 people. And Axe can't run away because he's just getting hit so hard with that Adingenor. Meanwhile, we got who's just about to die. This is Timbersaw about to die. He did just miss his last rifle of his life. Bloodstone charge heals coming out for everybody. He only had, I think, 5, maybe 6. And Windrunner gets shackled to 1. Clinkz is going to go ahead and try to kill the other. A lot of damage coming around the corner to Clinkz. Clinkz gets turned into a frog, but he did get the kill on top of Spearbreaker. Not worth it at all. And Windrunner, what's going to happen to Windrunner? We got Axe going to go and throw a tornado on top of Lion. Lion does pop the E-Blade. Very, very, very nice item to pick up, especially in all these, when all this damage is coming out on top of him. From Clinkz and Slark, it's ridiculous. E-Blade saves life. Shadow Fiend gonna be able to run away. Lion on the backside, just making sure that nobody continues to fall. Geometry side purchased up by Lion. And Lion getting hit with another Battle Hunger. Negative run charge as well. They're trying to prepare him. He's going to go and TP away. They do have vision in this, so Axe just casually walks up high ground, kills it. Bloodstone charge. So Bloodstone marker from Timbersaw. Able to help his allies get that kill. And Windrunner, she's building Tornado Stick. So Tornado Sticks galore. There's a Tornado Stick on Axe. Tornado Stick coming up on Windrunner. And, oh, never mind. I thought it was more Tornado Sticks. Anywho. Comprehensive look at the items, because I don't think I finished my last comprehensive look at the items. Too much has been going on. Slark's building a Basher. He has had the heart for the longest, but he has like 0 damage right now. The Basher will just make him extremely useful, and I think I would like to see a Manta style on Slark eventually. Mask of Madness is not really as useful as it may seem. 100 extra attack speed, sure, so you can give yourself that extra burst to collect more attack speed. But anyway, Spearbreaker charges himself 1 person. He does charge himself a Timbersaw. Timbersaw still can't hit that stun. Spearbreaker doing quite a bit of damage to himself. Ulti from Spearbreaker on top of Axe, and Axe is going to be eating a whole bunch of damage. His Shadow Fiend showing up, says, bro, I'm bringing the damage. And Axe, 2 crits is all it really took. Shadow Fiend dataless is up. I totally missed that. And yeah, people died. Meanwhile, in the base, Spearbreaker's shooting himself away at Slark. Slark did claim himself the whole entire tower. Meanwhile, more damage getting done to Slark. Slark did pop a death pack, and now we got Spearbreaker going down. Timbersaw did show up to help out, and Ghost up to used by Lion. Lion's trying to run away while he can. He's getting hit with a few slows. He might be going out. He will be going out. Mechanism pop by Omniknight just a little bit too late. Omniknight ulti is up, so he can't use it if he needs to. Meanwhile, Timbersaw pops himself the Blade Mailer. This will be a dead Shadow Fiend, but Shadow Fiend had Aegis. Totally forgot about that. Excuse me. Shadow Fiend can still continue the pursuit. Omniknight's trying to run away. He's trying to bait the Timbersaw away. He's trying to keep Timbersaw slowed down. That's actually what he's doing. Sanji Yasha proc on top of Timbersaw. Timbersaw forced to stay until he can get some TP action going on. Meanwhile, Clinkz on the backside. He's doing a lot of damage to Omniknight. Omniknight does go down. His ulti is still on cooldown, but he wouldn't have been able to use it. Clinkz does pick up the Geometry Sight, and Bristle buys back.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's structures.
So whenever I do have an appropriate time to do it, I will look at the graphs and let you guys know what's going on with those. But we got everybody's just focused on the towers. Bristle's going to casually do as much damage as possible to Clinkz, and Clinkz does run away, get healed with the mechanism. Meanwhile, Orchid 11 is getting used by Clinkz. Shadow Fiend ulti almost used. Bristleback with that Blade Mail, just scaring him away from it. And then we got Spearbreaker charging, and that's a level 4 charge if I'm not mistaken. There's a lot of damage getting done to Windrunner. She does go down. Meanwhile, Clinkz goes down simultaneously. Not too sure how that happened. Oh, right click's coming up from Shadow Fiend, of course. Timbersaw TP's up top, continues pushing lane. He's playing his game like a Tinker would. And he's building AC as well, so he's trying to get as much armor as possible because he knows the more armor he has, the less damage Shadow Fiend will do to him. And also, to elaborate even more on that, Bristleback does do quite a bit of damage, and there's a lot of right-click damage coming out from the Dire. It's a deceptive amount of right-click damage. Because you have Spearbreaker, he's technically right-click damage. You have Bristleback, he has a lot of right-click damage once he gets 5 stacks in Warpath. It is a ridiculous amount of damage that he can do. Just to add that up, it's 30 plus sorry, he gets 60 at the first level, and he gets 30 per stack, so he gets 60, then 3 times 4 is 12, so 120 plus 60, so he gets a lot of damage, just by having 5 stacks in Warpath, if I'm calculating that correctly. And Shadow Fiend, he has a lot of damage as well, so, I mean, it's just a lot of damage coming up from pretty much everybody except for Lion. Lion has the burst damage, so he can quickly dispose of Clinkz, especially when Clinkz pops that Mask of Madness. He's just saying, hey, Lion, please hit me, bro. So yes, Goldgraph. Okay, Goldgraph does show that it's still in favor of the Radiant. They're holding on very, very tightly. This game's going back and forth, but the Goldgraph's still in their favor. Meanwhile, Lion blinks forward, jumping on the first instant that he hits. Windrunner Chakra does land on top of Lion only, but he's not really as useful as he was before. Timbersaw does pop into BKB just in time. A lot of damage getting done to Windrunner. She's instantly gibbed, and we got Shiva's Guard getting used by Timbersaw. I didn't realize he was going to Shiva's Guard. I thought he was going to AC, but it doesn't matter. He's taking a lot of damage. He's going to be going down here very soon, and I can't even breathe anymore. Bloodstone getting popped. Sorry, that was obnoxiously loud. My fault, guys. Tornado Stick getting used on top of Omniknight. Omniknight looks like he might be going out. Omniknight does have his ulti up, so he can't use it if he needs to. He's trying to use it, but he's getting bashed up by Slark. Root Gaming, but with bashes, so Bash Gaming. Basherex, and oh my gosh, look at that crit! Dear God, did you see that crit? There's a lot of damage getting done to Clinkz. Clinkz did go down to Shadow Fiend with all that right click damage. So much damage. I'm trying to figure out where this damage is coming from. Because Shadow Fiend's only hitting once, but it's showing 2 numbers. Wow.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Oh, Timbersaw. Normally I don't approve of trolling, but I will admit that the Radiant had probably one of the sexiest advantages, and it's slowly but surely slipping out of their hands. The gold graph, they've been fighting on, they've been holding on to it. But the XP graph, I'll bring it up in a few seconds. We got Timbersaw actually getting hit with a whole bunch of snot, pop himself a BKB just to make sure that he can stay alive and try to be as big of a nuisance as possible. He's trying to kill Shadow Fiend because Shadow Fiend is probably the more annoying person to deal with. And we got Bristleback actually being going full man mode. Tornado Stick used by Windrunner on top of Bristle, and Bristle, he's going to be running away. Windrunner trying to do as much damage as possible. Timbersaw trying to stay in front of him, and it looks like Bristle will be going down here one way or another. Pure damage or not, Bristle's dead. And the Jimmy True Size dropped on the ground.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Meanwhile, bottom tower is going to be going down by Spearbrick. Oh, no, structures are fortified. They need somebody to defend. Clinkz is running as fast as he possibly can. As fast as his bones can take him. TP coming in from Axe. He can taunt Spearbrick. And then Spearbrick should be able to run it. Spearbrick did buy Agam Scepter, so he can get a nice item half. And Spearbrick does charge. Axe does catch him with the Tornado Stick. Spearbrick needs to go ahead and ulti because he is pretty much done right now. He's pretty much done for. Axe ulti coming in very soon. Omniknight heal. Beautiful heal coming from Omniknight. He can't throw his ulti if he needs to. He should have thrown his ulti a long time ago. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. The reinforcements have come. Omniknight ulti, where is it at? It's not here. He's going down. Meanwhile, Shiva's Guard is getting used by Timbersaw. That is a dead lion. And dear God, more throws going back and forth, guys. The game of throws. These bottom axes will be going on. Shadow Fiend the only one left to defend, and I don't think he has enough damage. Oh, Omniknight buys back. Does he have an Axe? He does not have an Axe. I'm sad. Massive buybacks coming from everybody. Lion buys back. Spearbreaker buys back as well. This is an insta fight. These guys are trying to run. Look how much damage the Spear. So Shadow Fiend is just doing the Axe, just casual right clicks. Axe is going to be going on just the right clicks, and Spearbreaker does get his stun on top of Timbersaw. Ulti coming up from Spearbreaker. Ulti coming up from Shadow Fiend. And a lot of damage getting done to everybody. Somebody get bashed to the ground. That was it. Timbersaw. Timbersaw actually denies himself. He commits suicide with that Bloodstone. One cool thing you can do with it, but I mean, really, at this point, it's not really. It's not all that impressive. He was surrounded by 4 people. Yeah, cool. Okay, yeah, okay, cool. He had enough time to actually pop it, but I guess give him credit where credit is due. He had enough mind to actually use it, which I don't think he's used before. But he got the suicide, so that's at least worth it. And the jungle is officially warded on the dire side. Who's this coming from the front? This is a Bristle following up on Windrunner. Windrunner should be in a lot of trouble. Clinkz is actually here to help him out. Clinkz is actually here to help Windrunner out. But Bristle should be fine though. Bristle throws out the helmet on top of Clinkz, and there's a charge coming up from Spearbreaker. He throws out ulti on top of Windrunner. That AoE bash, OP please nerf, and Windrunner gonna go and Tornado Stick herself. She will still be going down though. Actually no, she's not going down just yet. She will be trying to TP away. 1 bash is all they need. They do not get a bash at all. Them bash procs, and then he turns around and gets a bash on the creature for the next hit. Meanwhile, Tier 3 tower will be getting sieged in return for the Tier 3 tower getting sieged on the dire side. Timbersaw, he's back up. He's ready to fight. Slark almost back up. Clinkz, he's ready to go for the fight. trying to do what he can to do more damage. Timbersaw throws out the ult. TP coming in from Axe. So this just might be a dead Shadow Fiend. Shadow Fiend, he's in here. Lion does blink forward, say, hey bro, I got your back. Ulti coming up from Spearbreaker right on top of Windrunner, and there's ulti coming up from Omniknight, helping his allies out. These guys will be winning this fight right on the fountains of the Radiant, or right at the doorstep of the Radiant. And Spearbreaker, he should be going out here very soon. No, Mecha, there's too much heal coming up from these guys. There's a slow. He gets used by Timbersaw. Make sure Shadow Fiend's not as useful as he was before. Shadow Fiend does have the ult from. Oh, sorry, does have the repel from Omniknight. He's going to be able to do free right clicks all around the map. Just try to kill everybody as fast as possible. He's going to turn around, go for the kill on top of Clinkz. He probably should have went around and tried to get the kill on top of Timbersaw instead. Timbersaw, he's going to be getting... Windrunner does go down, and Clinkz, he's not dead just yet, but he will be dead very soon if he does try to decide to fight. And he does decide to fight. So much crit damage coming out from Shadow Fiend, it's not even funny. It's like showing 20 numbers right now. And Timbersaw, he can't even go into his own fountain. This is one hell of a scrappy team coming up from the dire side. Timbersaw does run back in. BKB popped already. Spearbreaker ult charge did come through. Omniknight taking quite a bit of damage. He does have a heal coming out from Spearbreaker. And these guys just need to go and push to win. I mean, it's the celebratory Raxes, celebratory towers. Drum of Endurance getting popped as well. And I don't think I've had much time to assess the items because so much has been going on. 100 kills have gone through. And there we go, Shadow Fiend, Sanji has to purchase by him. He's trying to get a little more gold. Meta style fully purchased up. He actually leaves his
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Sorry, he purchased up a Meta style at the end and just padding his stats. Ancient will be going out here. Axe trying to do what he can, gets turned to a frog. And Shadow Fiend's gonna go ahead and do a lot of damage. He does go down. Axe doesn't go down fast enough. GG's get thrown out. By golly guys, that was a game. That was a lot of... I don't want to say it was throws. I want to say it was... Yeah, it was throws. There's a lot of throws going back and forth. Anywho. Oh, Bristleback. Like I said, normally I would yeah, don't be him and all that stuff, but Bristleback deserves it. I want to see it. I do agree with him. Spearbreaker was kind of throwing in the early. There were some questionable charges coming up from him. But anyway, speaking of the double, this game was sent in by the Bristleback, so thank you, Secret Weapons, for sending this game, for posting this game in the Reddit Dota 2 Reddit casted, or Reddit Dota 2 casted. There you go. Page. It was a very exciting game. A lot was going on. 100 kills total, flat, going through between everybody. That was a lot of action going around. So, anyway, gave me a workout. Got my vocals all nice and awake, so I can go ahead and do my next cast. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the cast. Hope you guys enjoyed as much as I enjoyed casting it, because that was a pretty freaking awesome game. Once again, shout out to you, Secret Weapon, and also shout out to everybody else in the game who made this game awesome. Hope you guys enjoyed the cast, and I'll see you guys whenever.